I still can't believe I won. Yep, that's me, winning the grand prize on Let's Make a Deal, a 7-day trip to Turks and Caicos. All right, I know it's story time. Wagwan, everybody. Welcome back to Daily with Dawana. So, my youngest plays football for the Buena Park Chargers, right? Big up BP Chargers. Anyhow, another team mom and myself became good friends, and she's the one who invited me on the show. I didn't think I would win, but God did. So myself, bestie, and bestie's sister came along with me since my friend who invited me on the game show couldn't come due to pursuing her dreams as a surgical tech. Big up yourself, friend. Anyhow, this is day one. Carol is her name, the car meta, babe. Nah, me not no DJ. But I'm talking about our little compact car named Carol that we rented from Hertz. And guess how much it cost for the whole blood clot week? $300. That's right. For the low price of $300, you too can rent a car for 7 full days on the Turks and Caicos Island. Isn't she cute? Okay, so look, she held 3 big check bags, 3 carry-ons, 3 backpacks, 3 big bumpers, and all for $10 worth of gas. I know now that it was the best decision in order to get around on the island. So if you guys are there, make sure you go to Hertz and rent you a Carol. You don't have to rent those biggest, or see all these big expensive car. You don't have to rent those. Go get a Carol. See the Rubis? You stop at Rubis, you get you $10 worth of gas, and then you keep it pushing because it lasts us for the whole week. So the girls were just trying to figure out how to drive on the opposite side of the road until we got to the Sands at Grace Bay Hotel. That's where we were staying. And let me tell you something about this hotel. Top tier. Okay? I wasn't sure we were at the right spot because I was just riding and recording. But the way she whipped little Carol into that parking spot, I knew we were here. I still had to look back at it and make sure though. Drinks, smiles, and a lively bunch of people greeted us. And they were decorating the tree for Christmas. We were told this was one of the best hotels. Look at me, ha, ha. This was one of the best hotels on the island. So thank you, Wayne Brady. Even though we came on a cloudy day, that did not stop the vibes. This is Anela. Anela was telling us about our room. That was Frederick. Frederick was getting our bags. I wanted you guys to see this entryway because look at this. I was like, I want to go and take a picture right here, right there. Let me just stand here. That's a little shop that they had. I was like, I have an outfit. I have like the perfect swimsuit. I was like, yes, I could be like the Baywatch babes. You guys know back in the days, the Baywatch babes, they used to stand right there at that turquoise water. See, and then you get that angle up. If I would have been standing right there, that would have been a bomb ass picture. I missed that. So they were showing us to our rooms. I still had to give you guys the vibes though. We were on the 2nd floor of the luxury ocean view suite. Let's see. I was like, come on, open up this door. Let's see what we have in there. Look how gal hair came back. Look at my little hair at that time. I was like, okay, that's you guys' room. That's nice. We had a little kitchenette area. We used the hell out of that kitchen. Had a sitting area. I was like, let me see what my room looks like. Let me see. So she went in there. Look at that nice big bed. The bathroom was exactly how I like it. Big, plush, and all mine. But that was nice. I was just so excited. Thank you, Wayne Brady. Thank you, Let's Make a Deal. Thank you, Bestie. Thank you, Bestie Sister, for coming to stay with me. I was just excited. Okay, so you guys see that book on the table? See that book where my arm is swinging back and forth? There's a book right there. Y'all need to be taking a look at some of these books that they have. This was the hotel staff greeting me, my little celebration. They brought us more rum punch and all of my gift cards, all of my shopping gifts and things. They were just loving up on me, and were happy. They was happy that I won the trip, me being a woman of color. They were just really excited, and they loved on us, gave us all of the perks. She was trying to tell us about that book, but I wasn't even paying attention, because see, that book, those books that they be having in your hotel suite, it be having all kinds of stuff for you to do, excursions and activities that we missed out on because we were excited about the robes that she just showed. But listen to me rant and rave about this. Very demure, very alcohol on vacay, very cutesy. There's very classy, and there's very girly, and this is very demure. Yes, very classy, very girly, and very demure. Had a very nice welcome to Turks. We didn't want to overdo it our first day, so we just walked the grounds. To the right is a nice sized pool with a lazy river, but you can't take a Haitian and a Jamaican to the ocean and expect us not to get in the pool. It no go so. So we walk straight, in a my safari voice, to the beach. And it's just like you see in every screenshot, every calendar, every photo, every magazine, and every postcard. It's my favorite word. Amazing. And the sand was soft and it was warm, and that turquoise colored water, it looked like it went on for miles, literally. So travel, guys, travel. That's what I'm trying to tell you right here. I'm just telling you to travel, to see the world. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. We ate at Mr. Grouper in Kingstown, Turks. It's very affordable. It was around $12 for a very delicious fish dinner, and the drinks were drinking. But you know what? Stay tuned for day 2. I don't want you guys to miss the 7 days in Turks that I had with Bestie and her sister. It was the best thing that I've ever decided to do, and I'm so grateful that I had the opportunity. If you guys like the content, stay tuned for day 2. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you. See you guys in the next one.